Cool. Okay. This will be a quick one today. Making sure everything is good. Good. Twitch was up on the ball today. Jeez. Even Ninbot be slacking. What's going on with that? I'll say Discord should know. Weird. Okay. There it goes. There you go, Ninbot. Good job. You got there. Yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and get started before that even goes because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. I only have maybe an hour or two to kill, so I'm just gonna make sure everything is good. And that's why I didn't even post anything or make anything tweeted out. But I do want to keep you guys in the loop on how I'm progressing. And I played a little bit last night and felt like I was missing out on having it being streamed. So figured why not? If I'm going to play a little bit right now, I may as well do it live. Bring you guys in on it. Okay. Be a little bit of a short one. We'll do a little bit of a half of the time that we're going to wait because, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of extra time tonight. But kind of rolling on what happened yesterday. So, well, that did not transition smoothly. Thank you, OBS. Ein in. Why did the emote, did you intend to do the emote? I'm going to assume you did. But yeah, we're just going to do some quick little stuff here before I get ready for dinner. Figured after I just finished work and so I'll just go ahead and jump on real quick. Catch you guys up on what I did yesterday. Because we made a little bit of progression. Not too much, but... So I think at the end of Sunday, letting everything load in, we were kind of about ready to go do some bronze. I have since started that a little bit. So we went ahead and I went ahead and melted copper, tin, and I made myself a bit of bronze. I had to kind of work out how this was going to all work. So the big difference here is these sand casts, right? So these bad boys here, you get 4 of them every time you mix a singular block of clay, a singular bit of sand clay, and a bucket of water. It has to be spring water, though. It can't just be the salt water. It has to be from the river. And anything that doesn't burn. So that gives you 4 of these sand casts, right, for each of these pieces. So I went ahead and grabbed some of this bad boy here, the bronze mixture, which is 3 of the copper clusters and 1 of the tin. Yeah, exactly. Okay, chicken. Went ahead and mixed in some bronze mixtures, and one thing I didn't plan, I kind of knew but didn't really plan for, is this actually gives you 8 ingots worth. It's the same 1152 versus 1152, but it's easier to read it here because I like that it shorthands this. So it gives you 8 ingots worth, right? So it doubles the output. It gives you 4 inputs for 8 outputs. And so I poured out myself a pickaxe head, and then realized that I needed to get rid of the rest of the bronze so I could do the copper and tin for the quest. And I ended up already making these, so I just picked these up again. So that's the next thing for us to do. So went ahead and did all this, picked up and crafted and did all this stuff. So now we're all up to date on here. The next thing to do is Immersive Engineering's hammer, which we're gonna need a lot more iron. But otherwise, we do have forestry to start. Oh, you're just gonna give it to me? You're just gonna give me this. You're just gonna give it to me to start. Okay. Ah, there's some use for. Okay, so we do have some early game stuff for tin. And then we need to make ourselves an apiary. Which, that'll be interesting, because it's all wood and then combs, which we're going to have to get from the bees. And then from there, we'll make the machine casings and all the rest of this stuff. I don't know how quickly I'll go into forestry. Yes. I don't know how quickly I want to get into forestry. I don't know how much I've expressed that here, per se. But I've never really been a huge fan of forestry, personally. But it's here. We may look into it. We'll see. The other one is going to be industrial foregoing, which I'm going to have to grab... Oh, it's just log and paper. Easy peasy. We'll grab spruce. That's a spoiler for a little bit. There. Grab this bad boy. Cool. So now, what does this do for us? Latex. Acacia gives latex. Dark oak. Are these all latex? These are all latex. Why? I mean, fine. Cool. But, like, why? Any log, it will produce liquid. You know what? Never mind. There you go. It will slowly consume the log. Each tree fluid extractor contributes to the consuming of the log. Okay, so then what does latex give us? A latex bucket, which gives us latex. Uh-huh. What does this do? Latex tank. Fluid tanks. That's all fluid tanking stuff. I want to know what it does. It's just bucket. I don't think this does anything. Yeah, I have a feeling this doesn't really do anything. Nah. Oh, it is literally used to make the bottler. Or you use any of these cans. I don't... Okay, yeah, I don't think latex does anything. So I don't know why this is here. You know what? Maybe if I read the quests, maybe. It just does. But bees are probably... The bees are the best. The beekeeper. Well, yeah, and the... Yeah. You know... you know, if I just read... to be fair, if this was spelled out, not in the quest, because the quest kind of tells you that, but if this was spelled out, like if the latex processing unit, this, right here, if the latex processing unit, this, told you that it took in latex and output tiny dry rubber, then I wouldn't have an issue. Wouldn't have an issue. But okay, so that's how we're going to get plastic. Is we're going to need to extract the fluid from trees, process it in the processing unit, and then burn it to make plastic. I don't really blame... Oh, you can make plastic tool pieces? But why? I mean, I know I'm going to need it for conveyor belts and all that. I know I'm going to need it for some of this stuff. I thought that was a candy cane, and I was really concerned for my health. Okay, so the other thing, you'll kind of notice it here, but I'm not going to mention it until I get down there. Because it's raining, and we may as well take our little walk down there now. So... I wonder if that's why it was always... Never mind. I was having issues with the corn or the carrots earlier where I would right-click it and it wouldn't drop anything. And I think I was right-clicking it with a corn in my hand, which overrides the grabbing of the crop with the planting of a new one. Okay, bye, mushroom. I'll get you in a little bit. Or that, where it doesn't drop anything. Alright. Give me the leeks. I like how it zooms in just to let me know that I am indeed exhausted. Thank you. Thank you, game. Okay. Let me grab the last bit of these. I may have to start grabbing some of these because I don't know what's going to happen in winter. I have no idea if these all pop off, and I want to save them for when we do get to winter. Okay. Where is the Akashic Tome? Let's add our Industrial Foregoing. It's already in there. Why make me craft this if it's already in there? That's a little bit of a... I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it's like... It's just unnecessary, you know? I don't need to craft this book if it's in the book of all books. But that's pretty minor considering one of the first things you do is chop down a tree, and then the chopping block that it leaves behind isn't necessarily counted for your quest to make a chopping block when the quest itself says to chop down a tree. So you're like, oh, cool, chop down a tree, chopping block. Yes, the thing that it leaves behind. Wait, why are you still asking me for it? Why do you need me to turn this in? I just did it. Like, that's the only thing to me that's a little odd. Like, you have to break this and pick it up in order for it to count as the quest. And that's just a little bit of a miss for me personally. We only have 7, campfires. I don't know how much exploring we're going to be doing down here. I mostly just want to kind of go over what we've found, or what I found. It should be pretty soon. Oh, good. I keep finding these. I wonder if they keep growing more, which is fantastic. If they keep growing more of these... Ooh, tea! I haven't gotten tea yet. Oh, that's amazing, because now we can get different berry tea. Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy this. This is good. Oh, and you can get cooking oil from it. Nice. Also, I just saw a lightning flash, so I am going to head underground. And I think this is the cave entrance that we want to go down into, but we'll see. Because it is the big boy that we've been going down. So, you might have noticed, yeah, right here even, that this is already kind of different. I did dig this out a little bit more to give us a little more room while we're walking down here. So I lit up a little more of our copper. Oh, is this the redstone? I think that's the redstone. I dug down a little more of our copper and lit up a little more of this. There's not really a whole lot there, but like, bruh, this copper vein, we're never gonna need copper. Like, we're never gonna run out. It's all of this. So, copper for days, baby. We're golden, as far as I'm concerned. The only thing I do want to do, and when we get back up topside, we'll get to make, is I need to make some fences, because the reason why there's some of these weird, odd, like, cobblestones that we're kind of strewn about is I was trying to already dig out some of this, and this kept collapsing in on me. You might have noticed, yeah, those right there. Those 2 limestones, those are because it collapsed in on itself a little bit. So, we're going to need to make some fences to support the cave wall structure. Yeah, I'm glad I went out. I'm glad I went down here. That's a storm if I've ever heard one. But yeah, so down here, as we kind of knew from before, is a pretty big cavernous area. Well, you can even kind of see the storm. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, apparently I'm sleep deprived. Here, let me sleep in this cave. Ah, the wind howling above me. My sleep deprived brain. Underground Herc, exactly. I'm just glad it's not going to be a problem. Like, the block destruction, everything's turned off. Like, nothing up above is going to be a problem. This is why I didn't really worry about it. Otherwise, I would have moved everything down here. But it's literally just so that I need to take shelter because the threat of being picked up by the wind is the problem. But we'll just go ahead and sleep out this bad storm. I love how the lighting keeps flickering down here. I wonder if that's the lightning topside. I think we're good enough sleep. Okay, so I think before this was kind of dark. And so I took it upon myself to kind of go down here and lighten up. I don't remember if we did this on Sunday, like, a little bit. So there is a bit more down here. And it kind of... Oh, yeah, we did. It came down here. But the thing that I don't think I showed off... Yeah, this is all fine. The thing that I don't think I showed off... Is it down this way? One of these was new. I can't remember if it was this way. I'm trying to remember in my head where the cave went and where I continued to explore. I don't think it's this way. It might have been one of the other caves. I thought it was this one because there's an area where I could see... I think it's a different spot. Where I could see the light from another one of my own campfires. I don't... And I thought that was this campfire that I saw from. So... Maybe it's this way? No. Well, darn. I could have sworn I found another spot that I can go down. Well, we'll loop back around and see what we can find. I do want to come down here, though, real quick. Oh, is it up here? Maybe it was up here. Maybe not. I don't know. Things seem to loop back around on itself, though. That's kind of nice. I think I want to come down here anyways because... Oh, this is dark as shit down here. Yeah, so these guys are, in fact, bronze pickaxeable, and I did end up making a bronze pickaxe, so now I should be able to grab these. Awesome. And I'll want the experience too. Ooh, look at the fog in this cavern down here. All right, we'll definitely want to relight up some of this that we're going to be replacing. It's totally not radioactive, don't worry about it. I do too. How it's like an actual crystal? Yeah, that's pyrotech too. You'd think that would break that. Oh good, we're gonna have wolf attacks tonight. Oh. Okay, this cavern is a lot larger than I remember it being, or expecting it to be. Okay, is this... That is not a flat surface I can put this on. I think that is. Oh, I don't know if I like this prospect at all. Nope. No, we're not going down that way. No, no. If there's one thing... Oh, hey. That looks familiar. Okay, so it is in a different cave entrance. I'll go over that way then. Well, good. This entire aquifer is one giant aquifer. Good to know. Grab the cobblestone since it was already broken. Okay, let's go find that other one. I think I know where it's at. I think the storm passed. Is that it? that all that is? Okay. Okay, so, but the other spot, before we actually leave this cave, because there's one more thing I want to show in this cave, is down this way. We had seen a little bit of this, and then I took out the campfires to make more light for this direction, not knowing there was a little bit extra here. So, if you'll notice on... You and me. I'm just gonna... Where these... Oh, those don't give me anything. Oh, goody. Okay, if you notice here, I couldn't tell what pyrite did, because it has the content tweaker and whatnot, and doesn't actually have its own thing, right? Well... Oh, this is it. Yeah, okay, so this hole down here led me over to this way, which... Oh, what's this? Oh, it's pyrite. And pyrite is going to be our new source of iron, because it's going to give us iron and sulfur. This is actually very nice, because... Not that. This gives us sulfur chunks. And sulfur chunks... Let's see... Get crafted into sulfur rods, because this is technically a blaze rod that's been renamed and retextured. And so blaze rod, sulfur rods, are going to be used for all things blaze roddy. Brewing stands and all the other good stuff. Oh, it's technically even a fuel, that's nice. It does have a material, though, which is interesting. I don't know how... Is it only for bolts? Shards, arrow shafts, and bolt cores. Okay, so I'm not sure what to really do with those. I guess if I want to make a crossbow, cool, but otherwise I won't worry about it. But yeah, so we got sulfur now. Fantastic. Then I continue down this way. And this is, yeah, this is where it led me to the rest of it down here. So there's not a whole lot in this direction. That's where I was thinking I was earlier. But we do have a pocket of coal. And as you can see from here, we had coal on the surface. So the pyrite and the coal is now here. I'm looking forward to this iron deposit, which I think is this whole bit. So we have coal, iron, and sulfur down here. We do have copper and zinc somewhere up here. I think I know where this is. And I'll go down to that right now. Because... Let's grab this cobblestone while we're down here. Yeah, I'm almost positive breaking these cobblestone blocks doesn't incur a cave-in. At least all of the times that I have broken a cobblestone, unless it drops like one of these stalactites, has not dropped a cave-in anywhere. Wow. Oh, that's right. Okay. So this is basically the edge of where I've been exploring. And hopefully it'll be made pretty apparent when we come down here as to why I haven't gotten any further. I started to mine out some of this and realized that the floor I was standing on, over there especially, is 1 block thick. Oh, it's a spoopy zone, man. This entire area down here is basically one big spoopy zone. I don't much care for it. I don't like deep water I can't see the bottom of. I don't like that it's a big dark cavern. I don't care for it. But like, I was up on here trying to continue that way. And as I was mining it out, more and more of the blocks underneath me were starting to fall. And I just decided to hoof it. And I just came back this way, and it got thinner and thinner. So basically where I'm left at now is the light that you saw from before is this room down here. This room down here is basically a big old, like, ancient cave-in, looking at the looks of it, from all the gravel and the limestone that fell into the water. But down around in here, this kind of curves back, is where the zinc and copper is. So right back here in that water is where the zinc is. So I want to come back down here when we have some support structures and when we have some ladders and some other things. But for now, I'm going to leave this as is. We don't need the zinc yet. We don't need a whole lot down here yet. I do want to take in more coal and more of the sulfur and iron. So before I cause more cave-ins in this deep cavern that we're in, let's go get some supports. And I think we'll start building up some support structures in here and start mining this out. I think the other thing I want to try and do... Oh yeah, this does connect, by the way. It does go to that same thing. You just can't see it right now because I have to get down there in order to see it. But this whole area down here is the same aquifer as over on the left there, which should be the same aquifer as the other cave we saw in the other cavern room over there. So all of this is one giant cavern layer with water. So yeah, we've got nice spring water down here. We've got a nice cavern layer. But man, it's going to be interesting to try and explore because just the psychological hurdle that I have to get over to actually want to explore that is going to be fun. Come on. The other bit of where we kind of left off is the area around the island. So I took a boat and kind of went around. This was the shore that we saw at the end of yesterday. Not a whole lot there. I didn't really do a whole lot. I think I stopped off and it was snowy and then I came back that night. And then yesterday I kind of went around and looked around. Up here is more snowy mountain, but there is iron on the surface. Which, to be fair, if we have pyrite accessible to us, not really a reason to go at hematite. So, we'll see. I don't know where I want to go with that yet, or if I want to really go out there yet, but more iron is always appreciated. I will always take more easily accessible iron. Somehow missed this guy. Let's see, what else was new on this island that we found that we haven't seen since Sunday? Honestly, I think that was the big... When did you get here, cow? And pig, why are you in the tree? Oh. Did the storm bring you here? Were you brought here on the storm? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. The more farm animals we can have, the merrier, honestly. I'm hoping for a goat, but hey, if we... That's fine, game. Just climb the tree. Just climb it all the way up. Oh, right. Wolves. I forgot about the wolves. Here, let me just climb this tree. You drop a potato. You dropped a potato. How fortuitous of me. I love how they can't get up here. Yes, hi. Hello, doggo. Pig, what are you... Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna go this way. You know what? That's actually okay. Sleeping down the river. Yeah, not weird or bad at all, pig. Okay. Wolves are coming. Let's give him the old swim and shank. They'll never see it coming. Hey, Psaris. Just letting you know, today is going to be a little bit of a short one. I only have about like an hour or two to really kind of hang out, but figured I'd rather, even if it is short, I'd rather give you guys, keep you guys informed as to what the progress is on the island. Ah, yeah, that's right. It is late for you. It's like midnight, isn't it? Doggo, hey, leave that piggy alone. He's my food. Piggy. Doggo. Hey, doggo. Yes. Me. Yes. Yes. Ow. Ooh. Almost got me there, you fucking dog. Okay. You know what I should do? If I'm, I need bundles of plant matter. That's fine. Just throw it on the ground. That's cool. Give it to me. Don't I need this for tinder? This bad boy. Oh, it's just plant. That's fine. I wanted straw anyways. That's totally what I wanted. I just need 2 of these and 2 sticks. Because I want... Now that I'm low on health, I want to try something. Game. Thank you. There we go. And wabam. Alright, that should warm me up. That burned through the log real quickly. 0 hunger from that. Ooh, but you know what I do have? I have a lunch bag full of... what is this? Oh yeah, tomato soup and garden soup. Perfect. And it does look like well-rested, resting, and comfortable. Should allow me to completely heal. We're packing for a move. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, also this whole pack, dude, it is such an ambient, like immersive, low-tech survival focused pack. I love it. You missed the title of the stream. This is called Underdog. It's for 1.12. And it kind of serendipitously is exactly the pack, aside from some of the mod selections, but it is basically the vibe. Come on, give me the... Let me drink. Thank you. It is basically the vibe I've been kind of looking for in terms of like a low-tech survival pack. It's just that some of the actual implementation details, some of the mods that they picked, aren't what I would go for. Yes, it is the pack I mentioned, yeah. I could, or I could also just, you know, do my own thing with my own ideas and packs. I don't know if the developer is open to people forking their pack. So I'd have to, you know, reach out to them and ask. But... yeah, we'll let the campfire die down a little bit, get ourselves some... I guess this heals? It still doesn't really tell me what this does. I'd like to know. It is on GitHub. It is. So I'd have to just check. But I mean, like, look at that, man. It's just a nice, cozy ambience. It's so nice. You know what I realized I didn't do? I didn't start a local recording. So I will do a shadow play of the last 20 minutes, which, oh boy, I hope that's all of it. It's been 35, so we missed the first 15 minutes of this. Cool. And I'll go ahead and start an actual recording. which will probably only be like another 30 minutes. Okay, so what do we do with this dense redstone? You have to hammer it on an anvil to get redstone. Okay. Can I make new hammers, or should I just keep using a stone one? Can I use a hammer? It has to be a pyrotech hammer, huh? Oh, is that the engineer's hammer? It's any tool hammer. Oh, okay. That is nice then. Because I don't think I need to worry about this. I think I would rather just have the engineer's hammer. I need string, though. When it was zoomed out to include the chairs, it looked like a TV set for a microwave show. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. Can I use this? It doesn't say, but if I do this, also doesn't say. Okay, so maybe... And I still don't even know what the stone tool shaft is or how to make that. So maybe I don't worry about these two, and instead go with either the iron hammer, which is basically the same thing, although it's durable twine, which I need creosote for, apparently. Yeah, no problem, Pasaris, man. Good seeing you, dude. Have a good, you said you're moving, right? Good luck on the move, man. It's always a big change. Oh, I could do diamond hammer. It's got 4,000 durability, and it just takes legitimate diamonds, which I have plenty of. So let's do that. Because I can just easily get creosote. That shouldn't be an issue. I'll have to smelt down more stuff, which means we'll need this to get more logs. Although we do have some firewood. So maybe I just need one more of this to get me the 3 pieces, to get the 2 sets of 9, to get the... I think that's how that would work. Because I need this to make this. Oh, I'm going to need a lot more than that. And I'm going to need more wood, which means we're going to need to go lumberjacking here in a bit. Let's grab gravel and just kind of... Only problem is actually getting more flint is going to be a pain. I do like that sitting next to the campfire gives you... Which, actually, now that I think about it, I am leaving some of these to just burn. I should probably pull them out. Yeah, there we go. It still burns for another minute and a half. That's fine. Put the ashes away. Should probably put the twine away, too. And some of the rest of this food. Although now that we've got tea leaf, it may almost be time to... Here. Let's pull out some of the rhubarb. Because some of this isn't even growing. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, tree. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Let's grab this, since I think these are spring veggies or spring fruits. Yeah, it's a spring-only veggie. This should at least grow. I'm going to assume the same for turnips. Spring. Yeah, so definitely not in season for leeks either. Oh, this is a different leek than the one we've had. Well then, I guess I'm using the cuisine leek because that one has any growth. Wait, really? This seems incorrect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the cuisine leek can work at all time during the year. This one does not. Also, it counts differently than this one does because I haven't eaten it yet. But I've eaten this plenty of times. Scallions are also spring. Yeah, we're going to definitely want maybe a spring chest. A spring, summer, and autumn food chest. So we know which ones are for what season. Ah, potatoes are spring too, really? Damn. Oh, carrots are spring and autumn only. Interesting. Okay. I would have expected it to be spring, summer, and autumn, but hey, you know. And then these can just be kind of palate cleansers, honestly. Even though they don't refill too much, if any at all. They are really quick to consume, so they're really nice for cleaning out my food history. But then using this to just kind of refill my actual thing. Oh, those are actually low on. Cool. Bones, I believe, are in here, along with the pelts. And then stones. Yeah, we'll put all this away. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, we can actually make ourselves a clock at some point. And then all the rest of the AE2 stuff and the wires and everything, which that's going to be fun. Do we even have aluminum? Oh boy, that's going to be fun to find out. Bauxite. Okay, I think I might know where bauxite might be. But I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm fading away. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like such an offset. Maybe because I slept in the middle. Oh, because I had to stay awake all night from the frickin' wolf attacks. That's right. Stupid wolf make me sleep deprived. I think at some point we should probably, well, one, we're going to have to cut down these trees to get more logs. And two, we really should start working on our homestead. I want to like actually terraform a lot of this and add some paths and nice decorations and whatnot too. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime as soon as it. What's the moon? I want to know how much moonlight we're gonna have. Spoiler alert: it's probably not gonna be much at all. All right, we have 4 flint. At least this way it will give us a little more flint. I think I mentioned this before. I know that technically I can just craft the 3 of them together, but it's such a waste of gravel, in my opinion, that I'd rather just do that. Oh, that's not too bad. It'll get a little dark for us, but that's not too bad. Oh, so that tree's growing up a little bit taller. What would I get from chopping it? 5 logs and some sticks. This one will give me 16. That's a lot of wood. We even got a little bird's nest. Look at that. There's even some parrot eggs in here. Okay. Good job, Biggie. Oh, this may be new for us too. I don't know how much of this was shown before, but I moved the rarer or better versions of the food off until I know what I want to do with them. But also, I made myself the Pam's Harvest Craft cooking utensils and kept this more of a just a chest full of stuff. Let's take the blueberry juice. Might as well use that for hearts. Yeah, it's not terribly dark. It's still at least visible. Okay, so we've got the planned out area for the house. Yeah, and I think I want the house to have a nice terraced way down, and then I think this level will be like the main thoroughfare, and then we'll have it kind of go through here because I think the river comes down through here. If I remember seeing it from yes, here correctly. No, don't. I remember I can't move it, so I can't zoom in or out or do anything else until I get journey map. But so basically, the house is about right here ish, and I want to have a path that kind of goes through here and then maybe down here into the wooded area for where we're going to actually have our keep our wooded area alive. But all this is going to be harvested essentially. And actually, I do have a phone call, so if you give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Switch back on in here. Yeah, my just let me know she's on her way home. Okay. Nope. Pig. This is my chest, not yours. You're sleeping. And this should give us a decent amount of gravel. I was gonna say, how many flint do I have? It's 9. Which should be enough. If I can do a 3x3 of logs to chop them all down into, or chop them up into firewood, that should be a decent amount of firewood. Yeah, so then let's do 3x3. And then I will need a hammer, which I do have over there. Which was the whole reason I want... Okay, yeah, that was the whole reason I was doing this, was to get charcoal, to get the creosote, to get the thing, to get... Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Should have some... I should have some amount of durability left. I don't remember how much this gives you. I think it's 6 each time. Yeah, that should be good enough. We'll put the hammer back over here. It'll be good when I get the actual diamond hammer, because then dealing with blooms will be nice and easy. So yeah, having the diamonds here from last time is going to be really nice too. Oh, that's right. I was dealing with stuff with Pam's last time I was messing with this. Can't remember what I was making, though. I think I was just trying to make food. Which is now blatantly obvious whenever I said it. Whatever. Okay, so we have 7 wood piles. The other thing I want to try and make, and maybe this is a good thing to do now, while we're going to try and set up a burn for this, is you can make yourself a refractory building. And as long as there's enough space in it, I think... is there... Do we have the Pyrotech book? I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I do need a refractory structure, and there's only a 3% failure rate when getting charcoal. If I were to do a pit burning and whatnot, it would be a third of the things I get are lost due to charcoal or whatnot. But you get 500 millibuckets of creosote this way. Okay, you do still get 500 this way. You only get 250 for the coke oven, which I don't know if this is doable in this pack. I don't know if you can make the bricks for that. Oh good, you can do wood chips to charcoal later. But yeah, it looks like getting creosote is basically going to be... If we can do coke oven stuff, we'll have to make coal coke out of our normal coal to do it. Ooh, otherwise, yeah, block of coal would be better, because that's 10 times the output of this for 9 times the input. So that's, if we can do this, that's the most efficient. Otherwise, it looks like we'll have to either do this. Yeah. And how do I get the Pyrotech book? Where is the book in here? I'm always blind when it comes to this. There it is. Oh, you know, the campfire that we already had. Probably only need one log for the campfire, honestly. But I'll need to make another set of tinder. Ooh, we have green hearts now. Nice. Alright, let's go see what we need to do. Oh, does that need to be hotter? I think it needs to be hotter. Yep. Of course. Of course it does. That's fine. We'll just sit here and watch it. And watch the sunrise. But this should at least tell us how to do refractory building stuff, refractory burning stuff. And I want to say... Oh, no. Okay, so Pyrotech doesn't have an actual book thing. I want more string, but in order to get string, I need jute. Whatever the sisal is. These are all summer crops. These are all summer crops. Ah, flax is spring, of course. And actually, flax from Pam, not from Pam's, from Biomes of Plenty flax. Does this do anything? It just makes light blue dye. Okay, then I don't care. I don't care about this because I want this flax so I can make string. And I need to know where to find this flax. I don't know where to find it. Oh. Don't want to waste the logs. You little shit. Are you eating this? Did you just do that? You better not. Part of me is probably just going to say chop that down anyways. I think what we'll do and how I want to plan this out. See, I want to actually, like, plan stuff. Ah, see, here we go. This is... Okay. Where is the refractory stuff? Is that in here? Refractory brick. You need to make flint clay, flint shards, and crush flint, flint to liquid clay, crush flint, liquid clay, blah, blah, blah. Don't know why this is... Stone crucible recipe gives you... Okay. Slake lime makes refractory. This is all the stuff we've been doing for this. So then unfired, you put it into the crucible, or the stone kiln. Unfire refractory bricks to a combustion kiln to obtain a usable product. Okay. There was supposed to be refractory burning in here. Really? It's not going to tell me how to get... Sawmill. Compacting. Pit burning. Pit burning. Here, is this it? Stone door and stone drain? Here we go. So you can make a stone door to seal a pit burn if placed flush with the burning ingredients. Ignite any exposed ingredients and immediately close the door. Oh, okay, so you can just fill in a room and then use this as the room. Oh, okay, and then there's a drain. Ah. Will drain fluid from collectors and arrange in front of it. In front of the stone drain is the side with the big hole. A stone drain will break when filled with hot fluids such as lava. Okay. Will drain fluid from burning ingredients in a short range directly above it. Stone collector will break when filled with hot fluid such as lava. Oh, does it not collect? Does it not collect near it? I thought this would have collected the stuff around it. That doesn't seem to be the case. You can make a refractory, but I don't think creosote really matters. It does hold more, though. But it can also be used as the refractory structure. So, with a pit burning, as long as it's non-burnable blocks, it'll work. With refractory, it needs to be refractory-compatible materials. You can get a rain collector, that's nice. So then we need... The cheapest refractory piece is going to end up being... Well, the door is going to be 6. The bricks are 4. And we're going to want a set of them. So, how much refractory clay can we make? Don't have a whole lot there. Don't really have a whole lot extra here. But luckily, we don't need the extra lumps. And we get an even amount, so that's not really helpful. We need the ash. We need more clay. Yeah, 4 clay, 2 ash, 2 slate, and then flint clay, which is going to take up quite a bit of the liquid clay. This... is where I'm going to have to hold the liquid for that. Oh, can I not do that in here? Does this only work with a stone crucible? It does. Okay. Well, the refractory one then is going to be for my actual tools and actual metal casting. That's fine. The stone one, which we actually do want. The stone faucet then, and the stone crucible. Come here. That's just chimneys and vents. Okay. I kind of want it to be up on a block, like the rest of this. I don't want it right here. I'm just debating if I want to put it here or if I want to put it here. I think I'll put it here. It's a little weird with these over here, but we'll make an actual workstation and a work, what the fuck words am I thinking of? I just keep wanting to say workstation and workplace. That's not what I'm thinking of. Why is my brain being dumb? A workspace? Workspace is probably what I'm thinking of. I don't know, man. This needs only 3 seconds, does it? Good. I only need 1 of those. Although, I could probably do this in a couple batches. So let's do 30 seconds worth. Yeah, it's going to give me 30 seconds worth. I'll just fill it with like 10 times the clay. Thank you, sleep deprivation. Very nice. I'll just take an afternoon nap. It'll be fine. I swear to God, that pig better not have broken down one of these. I think these break in the winter, maybe? That was from before, right? I think that was from before. Great. It's going to get nighttime before I stop being tired. Yeah, it just stopped. Where did you go, sir? Cool. It's a good thing we're staying up here and just hanging out. Do want this book in with this book, though. There, at least that's all of it in one. Is there a compacting recipe? No. So then I will need much more clay than this. And I'm starting to think I just need more clay. That's already so much clay that I need. Let's smash up some of this. That's going to be broken. Good. And hopefully that's enough for that when I actually get around to it. And then we'll just let that go. And then we will let this go. Hopefully that didn't ruin anything. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's all of it that it could melt in the time that it could melt it. Okay, so then we'll just need to smash up more of this. Does it pour 1,000? It pours 1,000. And we still have plenty more in here. Okay. Can't wait for that to break. There it goes. Although I think it's easy enough to make that, so we'll just grab this. Weird that it doesn't use the last stone in there. And also it... Oh, am I getting hibernate? I am getting hypothermia. Great. Lovely. I literally have no way to fix that. That is going to be the only problem. Well, I do technically have a way to... Why can't I... Fuck, that's the one I needed. And I'm tired again. Great. The only way to fix it is I need heat sources. I don't have enough. But, like, there is not going to be any heat sources. I need to keep lighting things on fire in order for that to work. There's nothing I have that can get me a permanent heat source. The only thing I can think of is netherrack, honestly. Oh, good. There may not be netherrack in this. There's magma blocks. Oh, this is bad. Fuck, where is it? There it is. Jesus Christ. Shit. God damn. Unless hypothermia doesn't kill me. That's brutal, dude. That's so harsh. Winter's gonna suck. The only thing I can think of at this point for winter, I need to build. The fuck? Something tripped. The fuck was that? That better have been the sound of me jiggling onto my bed. Yeah, no, this is gonna be brutal. Wonder if I can leave the old campfire here. Yeah, see, it's getting cold. And I already have, like, armor. Like, I already have things that will keep me warm, and it's not gonna help. That's not helpful. And I need more slaked lime, don't I? Which means I need quick lime, which means I need limestone to burn it in here. Okay, so then I just need... You piggies better stay away from my crops. Oh, tea. Great. It's still fall, since these are still growing. I'm just worried that this isn't going to work for much longer. Oh, look at that. Another rare corn. Okay. Alright. Bucket time. Well, it will be once I get quick lime. Which we will have to... Just grab a whole ass stack of this. Shove 8 of them in there, apparently. And then we need... I don't know if I want to do that yet. I could use actual charcoal to burn instead of these little guys here. So this should give me 4 recipes worth. Oh, no, no, no. Don't put the whole fucking stack in there. Are you kidding? Just put 1, man. I also have to sit here and watch it. Did I take that out? I took that out. God damn it. I was like, why isn't it doing anything? It... whatever. It's fine. it's using up 1/4 of the charcoal, which is 2 recipes worth in vanilla to make 8. So I can't really complain, because otherwise this would have taken up a full charcoal's worth, and the fact that I can swap it out a couple times is nice. But it's just I have to kind of sit here and baby it. I guess what I could do is kind of parallel that. Yeah, because I would like to make an actual refractory building. Damn it, did I pull it out too early? Son of a bitch. Here, have some more charcoal. Waste more of my fuel. I am good at video games. You guys may not know that. Like, I know it's a pretty well-kept secret, but I swear, I'm good. I'm good at this. I know how to do things. Because I noticed that is what this pack, or what Pyrotech wants you to do, is it makes you wait a little bit for the whole thing to process, but if you fill in the maximum number of input per batch, it's actually way more efficient, because you're getting 8 of them at once for the time and energy spent to use maybe 2 fuels worth. Like, it's very efficient when you batch them. And I'm sure that's intentional. I'm sure that's the intended use of the mod, is to batch your processes. Yeah, I think we should be good now. Not as much as we have ash, but this should be quite a bit more for dealing with this. Okay. I'm going to assume it's going to take all 2,000, so let's... Interesting. Why did the water change? You see that? Or the sand? That's not a source block. I think that's why. Huh. Well, we'll use this for something, I'm sure. Okay. That's more like it. We'll make a bunch of these. I don't know. Yeah, I think the only thing you do with this is this, but then this also... The small lumps make more, so I'll just leave them as the larger lumps. Although it only really makes the machines and the chimneys. Honestly, I think... like a refractory kiln would be nice. Because then you can like smelt things without failure. Which I think... Molten clay. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, these have a 16% failure rate, so you get like the pottery, ash, and fragments and shards. Which, the shards are decent, because it's actually a shard. But I don't think... Yeah, I just right-clicked on that. The pottery fragments don't do anything. The ash makes more refractory. So the only thing worth it is the shard itself. The rest of it's useless. So I think refractory is much better because there's no failure rate, nothing. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I have to actually fire these. I can do that in the kiln. So we'll be swapping this out with the kiln, and we'll be swapping that out with a new oven. This, honestly, is only going to be used for making more liquid clay. Which, I don't know if there's really a use for outside of making more refractory stuff, which, you know... It's already fucking cold again. Are you serious? God. I'm gonna get fucking... Oh, it's legitimately snowing. It's winter. Shit. Did that mean these popped off yet? No. Okay. If those aren't gonna... Fucking great. I'm just gonna, yeah. Yep. Fucking great. This better not kill me. Nope, it killed me. I thought so. Great. This is gonna suck. Because this basically tells me that we're screwed. Unless we find heat for like the next... I don't know how long. Okay. Yeah, I don't care for this. Because I am not looking forward to just basically dying and respawning over and over and over again for like the next several days. Well, this is... Yep, okay, that's just going to keep happening. So, I don't know how to deal with this yet, so I'm probably just going to actually call here and figure out what to do about this for next time. So, we'll see. But, alright, yeah, whatever. We'll see how it goes. I'll figure this out off camera and we'll pick up from here for next time. So, thank you everyone so much for stopping by and following along. I will catch you guys next time. See you guys later.
Bye.
Kaylee says bye. See you guys.